to Exam Affair. My name is Adit Sharma, and today we are here to discuss about India Mauritius recent deal. So recently, Indian Prime Minister Modi and his Mauritius counterpart Praveen Kumar has virtually inaugurated multiple projects. In this video, we are going to discuss about India Mauritius bilateral relations, and lastly, we will discuss what are the recent news. The foundation of India Mauritius relation lies in strong and cultural bonds, historic traditions, and our shared rich heritage. The diplomatic relations between India and Mauritius were established in 1948, but Mauritius has actually maintained contacts with India through successive Dutch, French, and British occupation. This all started in 1820 when Indian workers started coming to Mauritius to work on sugar plantations. In 1834, when slavery was abolished by the British Parliament, a large number of Indian workers began to be brought to Mauritius as bonded laborers. As bonded laborers. The day is actually now observed as the Apravasi Day in Mauritius. The people who actually went there from India took their language, custom, traditions with them. That is the reason we all see a strong hold of Hinduism and Indian descent there. 70% of Mauritian citizens are actually of Indian descent. During the freedom struggle, Gandhiji sent Barrister Manilal. Barrister Manilal. Manilal, who was a doctor in 1907, to help Mauritian Indian community to organize themselves and laid the foundation for their social and political rights struggle. As a tribute to Gandhiji, the National Day of Mauritius, National Day of Mauritius, is actually observed on 12th March, which is the same date when Gandhiji started their Dandi Salt March. Even after the independence on March 12, 1968, the first Prime Minister and the father of the Mauritian nation, Sevasagar Ramagulam, accorded centrality to the Indias in their foreign policy. But it doesn't end it there. Successive Mauritian leaders ensured that India occupies a position of significance. Economically speaking, India is Mauritius' largest trading partner since 2007. And Mauritius is actually one of those countries where trade balance is in favor of India. In terms of trade, in 2020, India represented 10% share of the Mauritian total imports and ranked third in their main countries of import. In February 2021, during the visit of Indian Foreign Minister to Mauritius, the country signed Comprehensive Economic Cooperation Partnership Agreement. Comprehensive Economic Cooperation Partnership Agreement. This is actually India's first such agreement with an African country. In terms of investment also, Mauritius was the third largest source of FDI in India during the financial year of 2020-21. India and Mauritius also signed an MOU in March 2015. The main focus of this pact was the development of Agalega Islands. India has actually invested approximately 20 millions in all these developmental projects on Agalega Islands. India has also built a military base over Agalega Island, which included long strips like this. India is also currently assisting Mauritius in construction of a dedicated dockyard to cater for a large number of vessels being inducted in the Marine Coast Guards. India in March 2015 exported the first ever warship as an offshore patrol vessel CGS Barracuda to Mauritius under the Government of India line of credit system. India also assisted Mauritius during pandemic. In May 2020, India launched Mission Sagar as a part of India's outreach initiative towards five island nations in Indian Oceans, which included Mauritius. Now, the two countries also concluded agreements. Under these agreements, India is to provide about $190 million as an assistance for a metro rail and additional 10 million for other infrastructure projects. India will also provide assistance for small but high impact developmental projects such as education, healthcare, and disaster risk management. Lastly, let's talk about the future of India-Mauritius relations. As India helps Mauritius in taking up maritime infrastructure projects, this will help the furtherance of relationship and engagement of Mauritius with India. India and Mauritius naval and coast guard engagement would remain important, will also rise in future for securing private activities and supporting anti-smuggling activities in Indian Ocean region. So now let's end this video with the news summary. Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Pravind Kumar inaugurated a 45 million social housing projects and with 956 units and laid foundation stone to start work on 8 megawatt solar power plant and a civil services college to be built with Indian aid more than $500 million. So I hope you will find this video informative and thank you.